Beautiful people, it's me, Pamela, on my YouTube. Cho, no, what's the tea? Siyahlazia. I wanted to speak about something Nami also close to my heart because I think for the past 9 years, I've been trying to heal, but I realize it's hard every day. And I think when I see my sister's children, I just become another person. My sister died on the 6th of May in 2014 at 2:30 in the afternoon. I had just seen a day before on the 5th, around 5:30. And then I was called to go see she's just died. I'm just like, Kanjan, how? You know, I'm not gonna get into nitty-gritties or see how she died, but I just wanted to say around lento igazi lomuntu, spirit somuntu, nokuthi you can play with people, do things to people in any setting really. It's not even about bulalana or ukuhlukubeza abantu or wenzani. But my thing is that any kind of setting, whether you kill the person and then you like ube entitlement later on and be like, hi, no, you've never done it. Into zothapho besta kanjena na these people that killed usenzo meyo. Ngifuna ukukhuluma around igazi lomuntu. At the end of the day, most people, and I've said it before even with the thapho besta thing, ukuthi igazi lomuntu nje on its own. Ne spirit nje somuntu. That's nje on its own. Bese siqeda uNkulunkulu lapho. You will pay for it. It doesn't matter. And I've said it in my other channel when I was talking about my life and the stuff we went through with my late baby sister. Zandile was her name. Who are you number 3 from me? Zandile, there's a brother after me. We actually share a mother. We don't have the same father. But about 5, they've got the same father. My mother had me when she was about 19. And then she went on to get married. She is a retired teacher. She went on to get married and got them about 5. So Zandile Maubala from me to 1. She's number 3 for me. She was my dear sister. I loved her. And we stayed together for years. I'm actually the one that brought to Johannesburg for work in 2009. So I'm talking about the story that's dear to me. That whole thing, Yoguti. But you will pay someday. It cannot be today, it cannot be next week, it cannot be in 10 years time, but ngelinye ilanga uzobhadala for what you do to people. Stay away from people you don't know, stay away from stuff that has nothing to do with you, because my thing is that in this world we are brought by God. uNkulunkulu wadala uAdam waseletha uEve, yes, kuAdam ukuthi baphilisane. You didn't create the world. Uthapho Bester can do whatever he wants. Nalabantu ababulala usenzo meyo, they can play like sibukela movie basically now is about Netflix. They can do whatever they want. They can have documentaries. But mawake nje wenza wabulala umuntu owenza into umuntu uzokhokha. Eventually it's called karma. Khona good, khona a bad. Le bad come, it will come to you. Coming back to my sister's passing. It's still very, very hard for us. My sister died at 28, leaving us with 2 children and a boy. Girl was 10, boy was 7. Uzuzo ubuhlungu thina that we went through. When my sister died, a Friday, my sister was going to be buried the following day on Saturday. My nephew was 7. My nephew was hungry that whole day into the Friday. She was like 8 o'clock in the afternoon after the casket came and all of that, maybe around 8ish, because the casket came around 5. He was like, Mamkhulu ngilambile, I'm hungry. You know, I always remind him because it's just turned 15 last year. He's in grade 10 and then her sister is in UP. She got 6 distinctions. I've been helping my mother for the past 9 years to raise these children. Low also UP. Why in a 10 when my sister died? My sister was 28, only 28 years old when she died. The first child low on a 10 when she had him. She was 18. And then she was in matric, and my sister was those who were very smart, and she was helping even my own child with maths when my child was in primary school, because when my sister came in 2009, my child was still in primary school. So she used to help her a lot with maths, like grade 5, grade 6, grade 7. So they were very, very close. She would do her hair. She was very good with her. My sister, the type of bonding. She does singles. She once did my singles in like 5 hours when I had an ad that I was doing for clientele. She was like, I would just look at the whole night because the clientele was gonna fetch me in the morning at 6 for that ad that I was doing on TV. Very good with that, but she was also very good in maths. So she had the first child when she was about 18, and then my brother, who is after me, was like the child lo ngithi manje wenza i-first year e-University of Pretoria, umntanakhe lo wayena-10 when she died. Yazi asimbize unonqubeko, qhubeka nesikolo because you are also clever. I mean, you are in matric now. She had the child in September, but she wrote her matric because she was just one of those who were just smart at school. So they were like qhubeka. So that's how we gave the child the name Nonqubeko. Qhubeka, continue with school. That's how my brother came up with the name. My sister dies. Like I said, I don't want to go through that. How did she die and all of that? But in full concentrate. You know what? Stop playing with people. Stop coming to the Stop doing stuff to people. People will make you pay for those things. You don't know anyone. And to a point where over the years, as I'm growing up, seeing life and seeing things, kufana nokuthi ubulala umuntu and then uyitshela ukuthi wena ngeke uzutholakali ngikwenza ka next. Yazi ukuthi abanye abantu bafuna bagomele before even the person is buried. And I've said it before. Ukuthi uzokhokha for lento yenzile. Whoever did this will come forth. Baye bafile basho njalo abanye abantu. Usuke ucabanga ukuthi bahlangene those people bakhuluma ngani? You don't know. So igazi lomuntu nokuhlukumezana nabantu, those things they come back to you and haunt you. Where the person who was involved in my sister's death, even said to the child, in 3 days before we buried my sister, she was like, how does it feel to lose a mother? Who says that to a 10-year-old? Are you like for real? Guys, like to a point where you don't know when to stop, like and I'm just like, for what though? What are you gonna gain from that? Was beautiful. She was a beautiful soul, a righty, a nicey. Like she didn't deserve that. Dying at 28, leaving such small children. Like why? Like what are you gonna gain from that? I'm just like, the reason also why I wanted to tell my story as well. It's because of this thing Gasenzo, which has been dragging. And the whole thing, which people feel entitled in killing people and think it's right. And it's not right. As a society, like, why are we allowing things like that? I mean, Yeah, so nje hi guys, asishintsheni and become better people. Asitholeni uNkulunkulu sithanda sesimcela uNkulunkulu ngoba in the end uyena uma udala umhlaba we can feel huge sibone sibakhulu and do stuff to people. Ungibone mina ngimncane uthi along uzomenza uzoba fly, just gonna kill her like a fly. Like really, bro? I loved life, and one of my cousins used to call her Riri because she loved blonde hair. We used to call her Riri because wayethanda inwele simbiza uRihanna wayethanda inwele blonde all the time, afaka nama bonding akhe. She was tall, she was the most beautiful person I know inside and out. She didn't deserve to die at 28 and then angaziboni ingane zakhe, one of her children now say university akasamboni. Like really, why? Wayethanda ukuthi mangabe bona amajuba u2 athi 2 for joy. So these days amajuba sometimes angilandela and then some of them will just stand at my feet. I will be like, guys, Zandile, please stop. Then the day I go 2 for joy. I miss her so much. At times, I'm just like, I don't know if I can do this. It's been so hard for my mother. Like I said, our mother is a retired teacher. It's been so hard. And then we've been raising her children. I see nothing wrong of raising her children. We see her through her children every day. And do West Long Dala, I'm just like you, exactly like your mother. Everything you do, your demeanor, everything that you do, you just became her. Like, what happened? You know, we are just so grateful though for the children. We really, really appreciate God and the strength that God has actually given us over the past 9 years. We appreciate God a lot. We appreciated our sister a lot. We still appreciate him. To a point where my mother is like, sometimes how you speak about her, it's like, Ulana, she's here. I'm like, yeah, she is here. I'll never say, why, yeah, giving it Zandile does this. I will never say she used to. No, I never address her like that. I normally say she's here. This is why when I see the Amajuba to the pigeons, or what should I call them, Uzo Gizo team and Zandile, or later Amajuba land, and then I would say like, hey, like how she used to say and be like, two for joy, and just two. They never overcome Maninga Amajuba con. We come just two only. Yeah. Say guys, it's just been hard for our family as well for the past 9 years. But I know most people have lost their loved ones as well. It hasn't been easy, and you must just like all the time uthandaze uNkulunkulu uzokusiza, guys. God actually gave us strength with my sister. I didn't think I was gonna be able to pull through, you know. I was a wreck, but I was like, you know what, that we need to bring up. So what should happen now? So guys, I just wanted to say, man, Gaminani, you've lost your families. I'm so sorry about that. But uNkulunkulu uzonikeza strength, and kwesinye isikhathi asitholi closure around our family members abashonile. So all I wanted to say around that ukuthi njengoba ngisho ukuthi igazi lomuntu, so the person allegedly ngizoyibeka kanjalo, or who had a hand in my sister's death, naye wagcina eseshonile ngo-2017. So mina my thing is that kwesinye isikhathi ungakwenza ukwenze ukhulume, in the end God is listening. God knows. And my sister was a praying person. So my thing was like, she was very young for this. She didn't deserve that. No one does though. So nje guys, all I wanted to say ukuthi nje ebuhlungu, but it's the 6th when she died. It was 2:30. Yeah, I'll never forget that day, actually. I thought I was gonna go crazy. Yeah, but I thank God for the strength thing. And at times it's like my sister can see me, you know. At times I feel like that. At times I speak to her, like I can speak to her. That's why I cannot say she used to. I'm like, Zandile, you are here. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my channel. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Zandile, may you continue to rest. Sithanda over. We will always be in our hearts. Ulale ngoxolo siswa muhle.